booed me out, and I don't know why. So we're going
Kick
to
her
start
out.
again. And hope this does in one video. So it's been a while. It's been 5 months, and we're going to do an update. So the last time I think we went live, I was just starting a new drug called Capivasertib. It was another targeted therapy drug. I literally had 3 months of that and received a scan in March telling me that everything was shrinking apart from my lung, which was stable. I got those news, felt good. Within a week, I came down with pneumonia, and then my back went, and I went
I'm
to
a
the
coughing
GP.
fit. Yeah, you had
Well,
a
yeah,
coughing fit.
I had coughing fit. Went to the GP. He said I had a pulled muscle, paraspinal muscle, and thought nothing of it. Started to heal, but very slowly in my back. But then I started to develop symptoms in along my collarbone, and of course, I've got my lymph nodes here. I have cancer in. My voice went. I started to get hoarse in my voice. I started to get pain in my neck. If I would lie down on that side, it was like a jabbing pain. Um, and then I think I started to look a bit swollen in my neck, and my shoulder blade pain, neck pain was so severe. It was so painful. I asked for my scan to be brought forward with my oncology nurse, which it did. And then I got the news within a week that my cancer has spread again. It's just been a complete roller coaster. So my scan revealed that it's grown again in my boob and in my armpit. The scan said well, actually, it didn't even mention my lung, did it?
Mm. No.
The chest lymph nodes were stable, and it said that all the lymph nodes in my neck and my collarbone area were stable, but I could feel that they were getting hard again.
And the pain
And
you've
the
had.
pain. And
Yeah.
they are now saying that because I can't even lift my right arm, and they believe that is due to the lymph nodes pushing down on all the nerves and affecting my arm. So I'm unable to lift my right arm now, like in the air, which makes it really difficult to get dressed and things. But the really sickening news, which kind of shocked me, was all that pain I had in my back was because it's metastasized to my spine now. So I've forgotten which, was it the L2 and the
L2 and
T11?
T11.
I have fractures. The one is particularly bad. Um, so they were very quick to get me on a new line of treatment. They were actually considering radiotherapy on my back, but then they decided that they would rather save the radiotherapy for a later date if I need it.
I want to
Because you're in,
apologize real quick. Your audio is really bad. Sorry, guys. It's just the connection's really bad. Your audio is horrible. Yours is.
is
Is
it?
mine?
Why is mine?
It just keeps cutting in and out. Maybe it's because your voice is so it's having a hard time tracking it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not
I
an
don't
audio tech,
know.
but it's really
We'll
bad.
let Dustin tell the story.
Well, there's not really a lot to tell. Like she just said, it has metastasized to her or a couple vertebrae in her back that which caused some pretty severe fractures. So the first thing she noticed, which she thought was a pulled muscle, which they thought was a pulled muscle, was when she had a coughing fit, and then she took her dog out for a walk, and he yanked her, and then that's when she felt a pop in her back. And then she notified oncology, and then they looked deeper with the scan. Now she has to go back in and get another scan, a deeper look at your spine, because they want to do a bone strengthening injection, and then they've started you on a chemo medication, capversitine or bine or something like that, which has been brutal. But you haven't said anything about what you were going through on that targeted therapy that did not work. Did it work at all? I would have to say no, because you ended up getting metastasis in your spine and stuff. So I
Really
just,
quick.
it was a very brutal medication. Fulvestrant injections every month, and a hormone injection every 3 months, which it was from once a month to every 3 months, and this other medication, this targeted therapies. But the fulvestrant left her with debilitating pain, rashes, horrible, horrible. It was bad. And then now she's
Mm.
off all the hormone medication and just on the chemo medication. And then they're going to add a bone strengthening injection, which she'll be doing that soon. And she's also going to be working with an integrative oncologist in London, Care Oncology. I'm starting that soon.
Thanks to Dustin.
Well, no,
Thanks for Dustin.
not
I wouldn't
really.
be doing that if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, you
And
would. You would do it because
no,
we've
I
talked about
wouldn't.
that. You found it. You found out about it
Well,
first. We both learned about it months
I
ago.
know, but it's expensive.
It's okay. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. But yeah, and then we just been just hanging in there and stuff. We got our wedding canceled and just some different things. But her health is the most important thing out of anything to me. And we speak so much now, every day, all day long. But she's a
And night
trooper, man.
long.
You're a trooper.
No, I'm not.
And then
I
the
mean,
thing, she's just had to take time off work, so she went sick. So all this happened during her annual leave, her paid vacation, and then they ended up turning it into a sick thing, giving her sick time instead of off her annual leave, and now she has to take an extended time off work. She just started that yesterday. She has to take 3 months off because this new treatment has left her with the sensitive hands and feet, like really bad feet, where she can't even put them in water. And she went to work yesterday and then ended up couldn't even walk afterwards, or the day before yesterday. And then she wanted to stick
oh,
out
I
2 more
know.
shifts instead of just taking your dang sick time. Like it left her where she couldn't even walk. But she looks
I know.
amazing,
I
you
couldn't
guys.
walk
I
yesterday.
mean, you do. You look amazing. You look
Uh,
so healthy, but you're not. You're just
so
tired and
I'm
stressed. And
not.
she is just
I
tired of it all. You know.
real depression.
Your audio
Um,
is so
but I
bad, so bad.
it's a lot. I don't know what to do
I
about
well, in case we have to restart, I wanted to let me show them that she's been doing some stuff on TikTok. You guys that follow her on YouTube, please follow on TikTok and look at the videos she's posted. And it's just easier to get in there and do and make the videos and put them up is why she went to do that. And anybody that follows, please look. I'm going to show you guys a picture of her channel right now, and it's just her pretty much. So I think she's showed one thing of me. What?
embarrassed. I'm
So
embarrassed a bit.
so it's right there, Sarah Ratcliffe, right there. So that's
That's
what
if
you
you
guys
want to
look
follow my
for.
cancer journey.
Yeah,
I
please,
didn't want
please
it to
do.
be all cancer. I wanted it
It's
to be
not. It's
about
not
life,
going to be
but
all can. It's not. It's just is right now because that's what you're dealing with. But like, I know she's worked at that company 19 years. You've been with that company, and then they were just like they weren't very supportive during this journey and stuff. But as I've told her, this is probably going to open up
well,
the
that's not
opportunity for you to
completely
do some.
true.
Well, they told you to go ahead and just take the 6 months right now because after 6 months they have to terminate your contract. So they told you just to go ahead and do that now. Basically,
Yeah, I know. I know.
when she was down to only 3 days a week, she cut it down from a full schedule to 3 days a week. And
And then I was on light duties, but I just was going in and I was extremely fatigued and just in pain. Every time I left work, I was like just exhausted. And I just got to the point where I was just crying before I was going into work and fearing what I was going to be feeling that day because I don't know how I'm going to feel when I wake up.
especially with your back now,
And
like because you're susceptible to fractures until you get the strengthening medication and get this cancer out of there.
mm,
She is susceptible to fractures in her back. And I mean, I it's not worth risking that at that job for a wheelchair. It's just not, you
no,
know.
I was told by oncology, I because of one bit has broken away from my vertebra. It's quite close to my spinal cord and everything.
Yeah, the piece that's
That
broken off.
I could be left in yeah,
Yeah.
that I could be left in a wheelchair. So I've really got to concentrate on trying to heal my back. That's at the foremost. So I feel like I've only been on the oral chemotherapy for 2 weeks, and I feel like it has. I feel like things are softer, like in my neck and
Yeah,
everything.
it's definitely in your pain in your arms less. Plus, they put her on the highest dose you can put a human on. No, serious. Like we've looked on TikTok, and other women are only on like 2,800 milligrams a day or 1,100 milligrams. She's on 5,000 milligrams a day. 5 tablets in the morning,
Awesome.
5 at night. 2 weeks on, 1 week off. Like, and then she's like, "Man, I feel so fatigued." Well,
Plus, I'm on a lot. I've been on pain meds as well, haven't I?
your
For
audio
my
shot, babe.
arm.
Your audio so shot.
I don't know what to do. What happens if I press? There's a little
No, you're muted now.
Oh, forget that. Forget the muted button. I muted myself.
But yeah, we're just going a day at a time and just loving on each other and trying to support each other. And what? Why are you smiling like that?
Because I'm always crying. I'm like,
My life's pretty much the
I'm
same. I
always
live at the same
crying.
place and same job, and yeah, pretty much the same. And then soak up every minute I get with her. But saved up for the wedding. Just gotta wait now. So, but it will happen. My last breath it takes, it'll happen. So
I haven't got any breath. I'm always out of breath.
no, yeah, she is short on breath, and so that leads us to believe that maybe their scans aren't very predictable because you've had such a bad run with them when you first were getting scans, and then you got misdiagnosed when they told you, oh, everything's stable and your cancer was growing, and they left you like that because they were misread her scans, and now they're saying that this is good and this isn't. It's just hard to believe them, first of all, and you just got to go by how you're feeling. And she is short of breath, and the pain she felt in her shoulder and stuff, they were actually thinking it was an injury, a rotator injury, but now they believe it's a cancer because you've had to really direct them in that way, and that just sucks. That you've had to do that and you had to get your earlier scan. And I can't express and stress how important it is for anybody going through this, or anybody who loves somebody or knows somebody who's going through this, that you guys advocate for yourselves, because you just can't just leave it with the doctors, man, because they have so many patients, each doctor, and you gotta advocate for yourself or for the ones you love. I promise. And that's the only reason you got that earlier scan and stuff, is because you spoke up and told them, I believe my cancer spread. I believe it's active again. And then they actually took you serious, and like everything's 2 weeks. So if you got to get a test, they're gonna always, it's 2 weeks. Oh yeah, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. But they actually did everything start to finish in 2 weeks. Scan results, new medication. That's the quickest safe move so
Yeah.
far in your treatment. And it's
Yeah.
precious because your cancer is very fast. I believe it's precious, that time to get going on whatever you got to get going on. You know, and it hasn't been the best results every time. I know that. You know, really had just one little good
No,
scan where it was actually reduced a little bit, but
I haven't. I don't think I've had much luck on my 2 lines of treatment, to be
not
honest.
targeted therapies. No, she's been on
No.
Kisqali and Latrexel, and then on Capversitib and Fulvestrant, and it just didn't work for her. And then we see where other women are going through this, and people, and it works. Some of it works for them, but the Capversitive only has like a 7 month lifespan where it works, and it didn't for you. I would have to say not at all, because it did metastasis to your spine.
I didn't even want to go on that. I wanted to go on the chemo
Yeah, the oral
tablet.
chemo, and it's not
And
what you guys hear
yeah,
chemo, and you probably just think, oh my god, her hair's gonna. It's a targeted chemo. It's a new way to do chemo. Basically, it's an oral medication, a pill, but it's not a full kill everything and shoot your immune system out kind of chemo. It's a lighter one, but it is still very dangerous and very it's chemo, but it's just
toxic.
different. It's different. And the side effects you had from that fulvestrant stuff were not worth going through all of that and wasting time doing that.
It was horrendous. It was horrendous. I felt so ill. Without for restaurant couldn't move or
Yeah, and
anything.
they give you like an injection in each part of your lower back, and you already had an injury in there from work, and then she had to get the shots in one spot because she hurt her back. She couldn't get any shots in that spot, so she had to take both of those shots. They give you two at a time in one location, and it's just horrible, you guys. And just love who you love, and just appreciate every time you guys get, every moment. So
So that's where we're at, really. And
yeah,
I just wanted to pop on here and update everybody.
yeah. And please
So
follow on TikTok if you guys would like.
the situation, if you have TikTok, that is.
You'll see her picture for everybody that knows her from watching her videos. So if you search Sara Ratcliffe on there, it's just one word. You'll find her channel, and it's pretty good. She's made some really good videos, you guys. Yeah, you have. Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've been moaning, crying.
No, no, because it isn't all okay. You have other stuff on there that you've made earlier when you first started it too, like going to the concerts and just different things and bonfire, and you have a Halloween one on here and Puddles is on here a lot. Me and you, there we are on the bottom right down there. But,
Yeah, that's his
and we have the
favorite
arch
bit.
and stuff up there when you came out here and we did our trip and just different things, you know. And they're pretty much shorts, all of them on TikTok. She's never went live on there, so not yet, not yet. But it's coming, guys. It's coming.
I don't know. We'll see. I
Yeah.
will try to aim to come back to YouTube and maybe try and post a video every month,
Or just bounce your videos
especially
from
now
there
hard
to here
work.
too. Just pin them on to
Yeah,
YouTube also.
or even do shorts as well on here.
Yeah, absolutely. But
But yeah, so we just thought we would let you know what's been
did you
going
want to
on.
talk? Did you want to
We're
speak
still
on any
here.
of your spiritual journey you've been on? Did you want to speak on any of that? Because you have went
Like
deeper
what?
and stuff with just you just have. Your prayer life's different and you just have. You've changed like that, you know.
Yeah,
She ain't gonna want
no,
to
but
hear this
if I
because
go
she's a
down,
Christian. She's a Christian now. She don't want to hear that term, but she just because it's just such a cliche with a lot of things. But she is basically a Christian now.
yeah, I pray. I pray every night, especially when I put the dog out at night. I pray. I look up to the
And
sky and pray.
you've had
And
some spiritual experiences also.
yeah, but nobody wants to hear that.
They would all love to hear that, and I think a video would be due to tell everybody about that.
What? That I saw something in the sky with a
3
light on it and
times,
with a
and just
massive wing
yes, and then when you've prayed, you
fly over
received a
my
time
head.
before and after when you've prayed and stuff, and all the activity has ceased in your house that you had, you know. Remember the spirits that were in there, like the ghosts and stuff that haunted that house?
I still heard a man's voice humming a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but it's pretty much ceased, all of that. But, yeah, it's just love who
Yeah,
you love, you guys. You just don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, you know? So, we're learning that tomorrow's a whole different just a wow, you know? Got 5 years almost.
yeah,
You
I
guys,
know.
5 years almost.
I
This woman in my life.
feel like something's trying to break us like, completely up and destroy us. You had cancer, and I get cancer. Couldn't make it up, could you?
No, no.
And then the way I'm feeling, I cannot. Like, it's hard for me to go to the cinema. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I just want to get home. So the thought of traveling is a no go for me at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm exhausted.
no.
I'm scared. I feel like crap every day.
Yeah, we're gonna
But
start
I
doing
need.
things
I don't
different,
know.
starting some new things, so gotta see what it brings, you know?
Mm.
Mm. I sure love you,
Yeah,
woman.
just to pray that anybody pray for me. Pray that I can go in remission. I'm so tired of all this toxic drugs and
Yeah,
just having cancer spreading all around my body. It's horrible, and I can feel it, and it's, it just haunts me every day. I struggle.
yeah, I know. No. Yeah, that's pretty much the update, like, just living life, and I don't think we've left anything out
Well,
too much.
I'm not living my life. I feel like I'm just getting through every day. I'm just
Sometimes that's
sleep.
okay, though.
Today I slept to 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's like awful. I hate it.
Well, you've had a pretty couple of rough weeks. It's understandable
Yeah, I
that you
know.
slept, you know?
Um,
And then their solution is just take these pain meds and just wait. Take the pain meds and just take your medicine, little girl, and go home. Just take your medicine. You know, and they give you oral morphine, and that's just trash. It makes you feel sleepy all the time and
mm.
stuff. You know, but no, you didn't take none today.
So,
Pretty good.
yeah. So anyway, we just want to quickly update you, and we hope everybody is well. And you can comment once this video goes into the camera. I don't know the video roll. Anyway, so I'm going to end it there. So goodbye, everybody. Take care.
Bye. We will be
Bye.
back. Bye.